Now this video is one that I wanted to make for quite some time now. Most of us grew up with Pokemon games, and as a result of that, we did quite a lot of mistakes while playing the games. So today I'm going to tell you about some mistakes that I did, and if you want to, you can comment down below and tell me about stupid things that you did while playing Pokemon. And I also want to mention that I have braces now, so I might not be able to articulate very well, but I'll get used to it, so it'll be fine. And also, don't forget to smash that like button. My name is RayquazaPlaza, let's go. So let's get right to the first stupid thing that I used to do while playing Pokemon, and that was I used to mash the A button while trying to capture a wild Pokemon. The reason as to why I did this was because in my mind I felt like it would increase the catch rate if I, press the button all the time. So of course that's just a lot of bullshit, but I did it anyways, and yeah, it was just a stupid thing that I used to do. I used to always use the Master Ball on a common Pokemon, so I would just walk on a random route and find a Pokemon that, I didn't encounter before, and I just use my Master Ball for no reason at all. It really reflects how I am as a person. I'm really impatient, so I just wanted to catch them, and I just used my Master Ball, and then I got punished for it because, as you all know, you can only get one Master Ball, and there's some really tough legendaries in the first couple of games, so really stupid. Now, I don't have the best memories, so I would always forget to save right before a legendary battle. Now, this is very painful when it happens, just because if you kill the legendary Pokemon or, something else happens to it, you don't get a second chance most of the time in the older games. They just disappear. So nowadays you can have multiple chances. I believe if you accidentally kill Pokemon, they come back. At least some of the Pokemon, like Yveltal or one of the main legendaries. But back in the day that didn't happen, so I was very frustrated when that happened. I used to always want to add new Pokemon to my team, but unfortunately I would never buy enough Pokemon balls. I would go to a new route, find an awesome new Pokemon, and then when I went into my bag, I would never have enough Pokemon balls. So I would have to go back to a town, go to a Pokemart, add some balls, and go back and try to find the exact same Pokemon. And it was just a huge time waster, so that was really bad. Another very similar thing that I used to do was to forget to purchase the escape ropes before exploring a new cave. So I would always get stuck in a new cave, and then I couldn't get out. So that happened to me in a lot of different places, and I remember getting stuck at Victory Road in Generation 4, and I did not know what to do at that point, so I just rage quitted. So when I was a child and played the games, I used to always skip every single trainer that I could skip. I would just walk around them, or if I could avoid them, I would not face them. And this is a very stupid thing to do for two reasons. Now the first one is you miss a lot of EXP, so when you face a strong gym leader later on, you will have a hard time battling them. Now the second reason is it's very hard to get the national dex if you skip a lot of trainers, because you won't fill up your local Pokédex thing. I don't know what it's called, but for the region. So very stupid, very stupid. Another thing that I used to skip was the dialogue. Now this was more of an issue when I was younger, but I skipped a lot of dialogue in all of the Pokemon games since, well, I was impatient as a child, and even today. So, but at the end of the day, I still didn't save any time from skipping all that dialogue, because I would get lost, and I didn't know what to do, so I would just walk around and ask every single one. So I didn't save any time. It was pointless and very, very dumb. I used to hate how HMs worked in Pokemon, so I would always put all those crappy moves like Cut on one single Pokemon, and then later on I would find out that that Pokemon was very useful. So yeah, had to go back and delete every single move, and you can't just replace the moves. You had to go to a special guy in order to get rid of all those crappy moves, so that was very irritating. I was always one of those edgy kids, so I would always want my trainer to have a very complex name. So I would name myself XX Sniper 720 XX, and then I would just regret everything and just ask myself, why didn't I just go with my standard name? And the final one, As a kid, I always enjoyed roaming Pokemons. I thought it was exciting, you know, Pokemons that flew around the region and that was hard to catch. But unfortunately for me, I was never properly prepared for them. For example, I was chasing Cresselia in Diamond for a very long time, and when I finally got to face Cresselia in battle, I quickly realized that I forgot to bring a Pokemon with Mean Look on my team. So yeah, I only had one chance of catching Cresselia, and of course I didn't, so that was very painful. This video was very painful to do. I realized how stupid I was. But anyway, my name is RayquazaPlaza, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. And I will be back with more Pokemon videos very soon. So like I said, I have braces all over my mouth, so I can't articulate. But I hope you enjoyed this video. So I'll see you soon, and yeah, take care. Have a good one.